Sharpe finally gets exposed and outed as a homosexual with undeniable proof. I don't know how Shannon Sharpe can explain this or talk himself out of this one. Wow. Shannon Sharpe's biggest mistake that if he could take back, he would, is hiring this stylist right here. His name is Hollywood Muggler. Shannon Sharpe was taking this stylist to basketball games, sitting front court, taking him everywhere, being pictured with paparazzis. Right. He gave this stylist hella clout. Giving him the clout is now working against Shannon Sharpe, because now when Shannon Sharpe had to fire the stylist, Shannon Sharpe has already weaponized the stylist with a platform that the stylist can now use against Shannon Sharpe.
A lot of times, not all, a black start to become a little successful, start to make a little paper, the first thing we say, oh, that ain't gay.
So, wow.
Because they will, and like what they try to do is call into question, because in our community, even though they say somebody might say it, it's still kind of frowned upon. And it's frowned upon in a lot of communities. Right. But I don't know if it's treated as harsh other than the Muslim community than in the black community.
But
people will say, if you repeat something enough, why do you think when people give misinformation? If I keep repeating, people will start to believe it's true, because a lot of people believe repetitions of a lie will make it true.
But hold on, I just want to say, he been fighting this allegation for years.
Facts.
And I don't, a lot of women started to come from the tight clothes he used to wear. You know what I mean? That's all you used to see around everywhere. You know what I mean? Everybody talking about, they something too zesty about the situation. Yeah. And now that they talking about they finally got receipts, I kind of felt it was already leading to that direction anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's been like allegations out there. A lot of people was even speculating that's why he went live with the female to try to get rid of those rumors. But like he said, in all fairness, when you do be on the rise, people start throwing dirt on your name. So both things could be true at the same time.
I'll give you that, yo.
So if he had just said it once, but he kept repeating it, knowing me, and I get it.
Me?
My stylist, Hollywood, he was gay. Okay, that's his life.
Before we get this video started, if you want to learn how I made 142,000 deals with me to do joint videos, don't you want to work with me?
That's not mine. Hollywood no longer styles me. Why? Because I'm loyal to Shelly. She was hurt that after 20 plus years of being my stylist, that I had gone outside to hire someone else. And someone else was getting the credit when she was there at CBS. She was there when I started at Fox. She was there when I was going out and doing red carpet events, and I never had a problem. And for me, in my head, I thought I needed someone outside.
Right.
I didn't buy one thing new when Hollywood started styling me. Everything, all those LB jackets, all that stuff that I already had it. And a lot of the stuff she had already put together, but I took it apart. So when he put it back together, it was just what she had put together. And I told him, I said, Hollywood, I said, bro, I think you did an unbelievable job. I said, but I'm going to go back to Shelly because it's hurting her.
I don't think anybody bought that excuse for why.
Yeah, I mean, just like the keep it real with Shannon, that's my guy. I like Shannon Sharpe. It doesn't make sense what you were saying. You had somebody on your team for 20 years. You feel what I'm saying? Then you bring somebody in new that's a stylist, and then you said they never styled you at all. So what was the point of them being there? So you thought what you said helped you? It really just hurt you by what you just said.
Because it doesn't make sense.
It don't make no sense at all.
And then you literally just said he just put back the pieces that she already had out.
Facts.
So what was going on throughout that whole timeline that he was just putting them pieces back?
Yeah.
And he wasn't styling you.
And it's crazy that he was talking about when he was on CBS and all type of stuff. Because I always thought he dressed himself because his style's a little different. You feel what I'm saying? They be on that down south type of like stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I thought he was dressing himself. I didn't know somebody actually styling him with that stuff on, which is crazy.
That makes sense too.
He fired the gay stylist, not even the gay stylist. Even the gay stylist feels like Shannon Sharpe fired him because the gay rumors were ramping up. And Shannon Sharpe felt like a way to silence the rumors was to just separate himself completely from the stylist so he don't have to be caught in public with this gay stylist, right? Because the gay stylist was traveling with Shannon Sharpe. Now, almost immediately after Shannon Sharpe fired this dude, he began to post messages without any caption. Now, the purpose of posting these messages was to see what him and Shannon Sharpe was talking about or how their discussions went. And some of these messages is Shannon Sharpe sending this dude selfies with kissy faces. Like it's very bizarre, but clearly he was putting this out there to send a message like, hey, Shannon Sharpe is a homosexual. Me and Shannon Sharpe had a thing. This was the...
Yo, what's that saying? Hell has no fury like a woman scorned. You feel me?
Facts.
you already know something was going to come of this. Like Flock just said, you know what I mean? You done already set him up with the platform and everything.
Yes.
So when the shit go bad, bro, what do you expect?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He ready to put everything out there, bro.
Yeah.
So honestly, you should have did damage control and probably should have kept him close. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because of what the repercussions could be. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, even if it's true, he's definitely going to do damage control. This ain't like the stylist type of guy. He just want a bag. So
absolutely.
If you want him to shut up, just go ahead and get him in a bag. Because if he don't get a bag, that's probably why he's putting his stuff out there. You're like, yo, I got more. You want me to keep going? I'll keep going.
Don't tempt me.
You want me to stop? You better do what you did for that white chick who was able to quit OnlyFans.
Facts.
I want to be able to quit being a stylist.
Yeah.
So you need to hit me with a bag or I'm going to destroy you. Yeah. And the crazy part is he's doing this right around now when ESPN Shannon Sharpe was talking about, not Shannon Sharpe, Stephen A. Smith was talking about bringing him on the show. With these allegations and stuff going on, they're not going to try to, you get what I'm saying?
I didn't hear that.
Yes. Stephen A. Smith came out and said, yo, I want him back on the show. Because you know he got Cam Newton and Cameron. They can't hold nothing to Shannon Sharpe and the way that he talks and what he brings to that stage. So it's like, yo, pay the man, get him out the way. Because at the end of the day, in 2026, nobody really cares if you're gay or not gay or what you choose to do with your life. It's at the end of the day, I'll be saying it all the time, I don't listen to the messenger, I listen to the message. And when he talks, he drops a lot of gems. Clear this up because I think his voice is needed in our community because I learned so much in a little bit of time just from listening to him.
I agree. Good shit.
The purpose of it, obviously. Buddy must have deleted his messages too, because when Shannon Sharpe is sending him stuff, even this,
That's
like the
OD.
selfie and the kissy face is crazy. There's no response from him, which tells me he deleted all of his responses and all of his messages and only kept Shannon Sharpe and what he sent to make Shannon Sharpe look crazier. Shannon Sharpe apparently also bought this dude a G-Wagon, which, again, is bizarre. But buying somebody on your team a nice car is, right? Like, it's not proof he's a homosexual.
Yeah.
Now, Shannon Sharpe sending, the selfie with the kissy faces is bizarre, right? Especially to your gay stylist. That's bizarre. Like, for sure, it's bizarre. Now, this dude has been committed to outing Shannon Sharpe since he got fired.
Facts.
And what he orchestrated today and the receipts he provided today.
You got receipts?
It's worse.
Receipts?
It's way blows out the selfie with the kissy face out the window. Selfie with the kissy face is sus. But it's not really undeniable proof somebody is gay or is homosexual, right? Now, it's no coincidence that this gay stylist who was working for Shannon Sharpe for a while, who is now out in Shannon Sharpe and insinuating him and Shannon Sharpe had something going on. It's no coincidence in my eyes that this dude, Hollywood Muggler, he was also linked to another down low NFL player. Back in 2013, an NFL player called Kerry Rose, he was a safety in the NFL. He played for 9 years in the NFL. He was spotted out with Hollywood. Now, Kerry Rose was a married man at the time. So when these pictures linked of him and like Hollywood on dates and Kerry kissing on Hollywood, Kerry Rose dropped a statement with TMZ claiming, that Hollywood was just his friend. It was nothing gay going on. He's not a gay man. He specifically says, I am not gay. All right. And he says, the photos have been circulating of my former assistant and I that I have caused some rumors regarding my sexuality. Bruh. So he tries to claim, man, this is just my former assistant, is my homie. Me giving him a kiss on the cheek, a kiss on the forehead, hugged up with him, looking very intimate. There's nothing wrong with that.
It look like he telling him something.
More
than kissing him on the cheek. It look like I'm telling you something. I mean, the picture does look a little bit sus, but it just looked like he's generally telling that nigga something.
But you know what they do with them pictures sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes they catch you in them angles where it looks like that. And like you said, I was thinking the same thing. It looked like he's trying to whisper in his ear or something. Now maybe it still is, the picture don't look, the best. But at the same time, I agree with you. It don't look like he's kissing him. It look like he's trying to tell him something.
Yeah, and it's like because of who that guy is. If he was straight, you wouldn't be able to say nothing. But it's like,
exactly. Yeah, I agree.
So Hollywood came out after Kerry says, I'm not gay, nor is this my boyfriend or anything. He's just my former assistant. Well, Hollywood came out and dropped a full expose tell-all video, including videos of Kerry and Hollywood in bed.
No. Someone had leaked some pictures of he and I out. And he said to the tabloid that he was not gay. Now, my thing is this. If you don't want people to know your business, then you just don't speak on it. Now, you're not going to make me look like a damn fool. I don't care who you are. I don't care how big of a star you are. You're not about to make me like a fool. It took a little while. It was not like something that we jumped right into. Maybe like 3.5 months. Carrie Rose is gay. I mean, anytime you lay with the person that has the same thing that you have between thy legs and you sleep with them, you're gay.
All right, so maybe it was maybe it was a situation that was a kiss. And one thing I learned from the situations from other people, you know what I'm saying, is that they don't like that. When you feel like you're trying to keep me in the closet
in the dark.
because you're trying to hold, like, you know what I mean, because of who you are out there, that type of shit happens.
Yeah, it definitely does.
You know what I mean?
You 110% correct.
Whew.
But I think that I probably was the first guy that he tried, and he liked it.
It sounds like this guy's going around turning niggas out. You know what I'm saying? That's what the vibes he's starting to give me. You feel me?
It was good sex. It really was. Nobody was uncomfortable, because if you're uncomfortable, you don't do it more than one time. Now, it wasn't just sex. I'm no one's whore. So we had a relationship like two people have. We had fun, we took trips, and we done a lot of things together that couples do. So it was not just sex. You know, he never talked about coming out as gay. I think that he felt like it was going to be something that no one found out. And, you know, that was just going to be it, I don't think he thought the pictures were going to leak. I did not expect him to come out as gay, and I don't expect him to come out as gay now, because he has lied to the media and his, fans by saying he's not gay. And he know if he was to say, yes, I had a relationship with Hollywood, that they would eat his ass up because he's lied. I most certainly do think there are other gay players in the NFL. I think there are I think there are gay players in every sport. Of course, you just don't know about it because it's such a manly sport. So of course they don't want it out. But I definitely think there are other gay players in the NFL who want to come out.
I don't think he's using the right term. I don't think.
But like gay or something?
I don't think they're gay. I think they're bi. I think
they
like men and women. Gay just mean you like men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bi mean you like men and women.
So I don't know if you remember, but it might have been even a decade. It might have been 10 years ago when they had this little run where they were just like outing everybody in the NFL.
Yeah.
And a lot of them were like I remember one dude specifically from the Indianapolis Colts, a white guy, heavy set guy, was a down lineman, offensive lineman.
Okay.
But it was multiple ones like that throughout the year, and they were just exposing. Not saying they were trying to like shame them, but they were just letting them know, like, I'm coming out. You know what I mean? Letting them know, and that was more so about their peers being in locker rooms and stuff like that with them. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just because I am that don't mean I'm on that with y'all. Yeah. You know what I mean? But this is who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And when you said that, reminded me of Joe Buttons when he was on the Math Hoffa show, and then he said, "Are you gay?" Math Hoffa asked Joe Buttons that. Remember, there's a little speculation coming out about Joe Buttons too, and Joe Button was like, "Even if I was, what makes you think you're my type?"
Right.
He said, "What makes y'all thinking y'all gay niggas tights? Like, who goes around thinking like this?" And you said that, it made me think of that.
Facts.
Out, but they don't know how to come out, so they run. I call it chicken shit.
What are the odds here, man, that Shannon Sharpe, who played in the NFL at the same time as Carrie Rose, hires Carrie Rose's former gay assistant, who Carrie Rose was sleeping with as a down low NFL player? Shannon Sharpe hires that gay assistant to be his stylist, while Shannon Sharpe already had a stylist. Right. Shannon Sharpe admitted himself he had Sherry as his stylist. And Sherry and Hollywood, their work was very similar and identical. There was no difference. But he hired Hollywood.
And my thing is this, Shannon got a bunch of money. You can hire both of them. You don't have to fire one and fire the other. It's ain't like you're struggling for the money. You could just cut one off. One's the stylist, one is the assistant stylist. And I know rich people be having more than one stylist.
But he trying to cover it up when we don't want to hear around.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's why it looks kind of crazy. Especially somebody that's been on a team for 20 years.
Facts. I agree.
The former gay assistant that was sleeping with the down low NFL player to be his stylist and travel on the road with him. Like, come on, son. Come on, bro. Now, today... The receipts that dropped today is just dead.
That's still not the receipt.
So Hollywood, who is now the fired assistant of Shannon Sharpe, has already been hinting towards him and Shannon Sharpe having a relationship or being intimate. Well, this time around, he linked up the girlfriend of one of Shannon Sharpe employees with Tasha K. Now, apparently, Hollywood and this employee was working for Shannon Sharpe at the same time before Hollywood got fired. Now, the girlfriend provided Tasha K with receipts that left me shocked, stunned, mouth open, pause.
Damn, pause.
Just dumbfounded. How did Shannon Sharpe get out of this? There's no explanation of this. And when the employee responded back to the allegations, he ain't make it better at all.
All right.
So,
Shannon Sharpe. I literally
she remind me of the new Wendy Williams.
Yes.
This her head the new Wendy Williams.
Yes.
did not get any sleep last night thanks to work, thanks to Shaq. And I have been up, and then I was up at 6 a.m. this morning talking to a young lady in my DM that was really frustrated about what she found in her boyfriend's phone, okay? And I said, well, send it to me, okay? And so she sent it to me, and she said, I just don't understand why my boyfriend would have these photos of him and Shannon Sharpe in the same hotel room with Shannon Sharpe's stylist, Hollywood. Hollywood has been romantically linked to Shannon Sharpe, the stylist, the one he publicly took on basketball dates, traveled with to Paris.
Basketball dates.
They no longer work for each other.
With each other.
They're no longer together because allegedly, according to sources that are close to the parties, Hollywood's in the blue hat, walked in on his new show producer, Jordan, with Shannon.
The employee name is Royce. Now, Royce is somebody you see with Shannon Sharpe all the time, right? Royce does like flexible, like get ready with me all on TikTok. Like you see this dude TikTok, you would know like he's flexible. He's a fanboy for sure. Right? Now, the girlfriend of Royce apparently goes through his phone and sees pictures of him in a hotel room with Shannon Sharpe, as well as Shannon Sharpe sending him pictures that Shannon Sharpe took of Royce. Now, these pictures, I'm telling you right now, bro, are pictures that no straight man should be taking of any homies of theirs. Employee. It doesn't matter. No straight man should be taking these pictures of any man in these compromising positions, okay?
This is a screen record. She says, Hollywood, listen, I'm going to keep it all the way real with you. I went through my boyfriend's phone, well, ex-boyfriend now, that I know you, him, and Shannon Sharpe had been effing. Yes, Roy Styles was my boyfriend. I have all the pictures and videos. He couldn't lie because I have the receipts. I know about the videos Shannon recorded of him in y'all hotel room in Vegas.
Damn.
The funny thing is, I don't think
I thought what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Apparently not.
you knew he had a girlfriend, but I most definitely know Shannon knew because I talked to him one day when he called Royce. I will be putting it out to the media. He played in my face. Now it's time for me to have my fun.
Wow.
Can you put up the screen recording, or is there risque stuff? Okay, so this is the screen recording. This is all the risque. I'm just trying to let you see them. Okay. All right. So just to let you know how much we received. Wow. Hold on for a second. I do want to show some individual photos. Give me a second. I do want to show some individual photos of Hollywood and him in the bathroom, and all three of them together in the elevator, as well as
I love gifts.
Yo, hold on. That just took me to something real quick. Back in the, I'm gonna ask you this question, so you let me know what you think.
Okay.
Back in the day, right? My boy, this is like when I was in high school. He hit me up. He was like, "Yo, Tay." He's like, "I'm cool with this gay boy." He was like, "But he want to give me a gift." Mm-hmm. Is it gay of me to receive the gift? I told him no. You know what I'm saying? I said, it just depends on what you do after the gift. That didn't matter.
You feel what I'm saying? Because you can receive a gift from somebody and they not be like, you not know that they that.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Some you
but
can
he
tell.
knew though.
I still don't think so.
Okay, that's what I said.
Saying?
Okay. All right, we're on the same page.
I got it. I mean, he's eating and shit. Like,
they couldn't show the nude pictures on YouTube, obviously, due to regulations. So they put the nude.
Got real.
Spoke too soon.
It got real.
I'm like, Jordan's eating don't make you, I mean, it's crazy.
Nude photos on Tasha K's website. But this is just one of the nude photos. And like, we'll even give you guys like a glimpse of exactly what they are, and I'll try to like blur it and hide some things. But Royce is taking compromising pictures, nude pictures in the hotel room with Shannon Sharpe, right? According to Royce's girlfriend. And, these pictures are compromising. Wow. Now, Royce responds back to this with an excuse that's just just the most stupid excuse ever in the world for this. But yeah, this is not what straight men do. No straight man should be taking nude photos in hotel rooms with other straight men. This is just absurd.
All right, pause. So this is what she found. So the other photos that she found are risque. I'm gonna put them, and they each took pictures of each other while he was in the hotel room with Hollywood and with Shannon. This is Shannon sitting on the bed, right? Is that Shannon?
That's Shannon.
It looks like Shannon?
That's Shannon.
Here's one of the risque pictures. No, the girlfriend is claiming that Shannon Sharpe sent this dude or that Shannon Sharpe took. No. Now, Royce does not deny that these pictures were taken in a hotel room with Shannon Sharpe. Royce is now claiming that these pictures are innocent. So the girlfriend then writes, is a couple more fitness social media influencer that y'all have been with, and I'm gonna find out who they are and blast them as well. So Shannon was running a thought house. I see you as the main boyfriend. I'm on y'all app. She sent this message to Hollywood, and Hollywood sent it to Tasha K. To make things worse, this dude Royce dropped the video today. You're about to see the video. Royce is the employee who was on the bed, spread eagle, his privates out for everybody to see. Now, the girlfriend claimed that Shannon Sharpe is who took those pictures, and Royce also took compromising pictures of Shannon Sharpe as well. Now, Royce claims that the pictures that were took, he doesn't deny none of it. He just says, listen, okay, I may take some flamboyant gay pictures, but I'm straight. Pictures means nothing. I'm still straight. And I'm sitting back like, brother, do you understand? Do you... you were better off not saying anything in this situation.
I'm not gonna talk bad about that community. I'm not a homophobe or anything like that. So I'm not gonna sit here and try to bash anyone. You know what you do behind closed doors is between you and whoever you do it with. With that being said, I'm straight. I don't know how many times I gotta put it out there. I don't know how many times I have to address this issue. I'm not bisexual. I don't.
Just listen to the guy. He seems zesty.
Yeah, a little zesty. That's what I was thinking.
He don't seem masculine at all to me. He gives that off without even speaking.
Yeah, I beat a lot of them, the muscle builder types too.
Facts.
Dipple and dabble and none of that shit. You guys want to try to put that shit out there and say, I'm 100% straight. I'm 100% straight. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. Yes, I've taken pictures that you can say looks a little sus or gay, whatever. But I can, trust me, I'm 100% straight. And anyone who knows me, really knows me, the people who grew up with me, who've been around me, been around my family, who's actually seen me grow into the person I am today, will vouch and say the same thing.
Facts.
Why was he looking like that? Why was Flacco looking like that? Yo, Flacco, it's funny as hell because it's it goes back to what Flacco was saying. You was better off not saying anything at all, just sort of saying this right here. But a lot of people be looking for clout. A lot of people are trying to get their face out there and known. People talking about you. It seemed like he using Shannon Sharpe to get a fan of Shannon Sharpe to jump on the back.
Him right here.
Yeah, because me and you want to know who he was if he wouldn't make this video.
I'm gonna say it. It sound like a duck, cry like a duck,
probably
like a duck. It's probably a duck. Probably a duck. You feel me?
And say the same thing.
Look at his face. Oh, man.
Come. Hey, man. Hey, bro.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Come on. Yes, sir. Those pictures were a little more than a little. That's not the best response, bro. If I'm Shannon Sharpe, you fired, bro.
You fired.
If I'm Shannon Sharpe, you are fired for that response. People come and say, man, nah, bro, man, she lying. Yo, I had Shannon's name saved. It was another Shannon who sent me those pictures, not that Shannon. She got it wrong. You're supposed to make up something, bro.
You're supposed to use what everybody's using in 2026.
What's that?
Those are AI pictures. You would have been better off doing that. Those not real pictures. That was AI. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's saying that now. Like sex tape come out. It wasn't me. That was AI. You should have used that. I could have came up with something better than that.
I like that.
Saying, hey man, the pictures were a little sus. I admit the pictures were sus. I shouldn't have been balls out in a room with another man. But people, I'm not gay. Just believe me. All right, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think?
Crazy situation. Go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah, man. Again, I just feel the same way, bro. First of all, this right here is just a pure example of who you got in your corner and in your circle. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say keep your circle tight. You know what I'm saying? Because at any given time, shit can go bad. You already know you're going to have issues with family, with brothers, sisters, whoever. You know what I mean? Somebody you keep close. It's not always going to be rainbows and sunshine. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you need to prepare for that. Especially if you moving like this, bro. You one of the highest men on the platform when it comes to streaming. You know what I mean? And all that. So knowing that your name, the way it carries weight, you need to be more careful, more cautious, bro, out there like that. Again, nothing wrong with you doing what you do. Everybody do them. You know what I'm saying?
You enjoy what you enjoy.
Yeah, but you can't say I'm not, and then have the receipts come out and then it's like, oh, you got me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So again, like I said, it's just about who you got in your circle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Just looking at the whole situation, Shannon Sharpe is still moving like he's a nobody. You know what I'm saying? You're well known. Everyone knows you. You can't move like normal people, and you out here moving like normal people. And when you in that position of power, you need to know that people are around you to most likely trying to gain something. And when they can no longer gain something from you, if you do have some skeletons in your closet and they're not on your payroll, they're probably gonna end up exposing you. So it's best just to move like you are. I say move like Stephen A. Smith. You don't never hear Stephen A. Smith name in anything. You could tell Stephen A. Smith is going to work and just going to the crib. Going to work and going to the crib. He been in our eyesights for like 2025. You never heard one bad report about Stephen A. Smith because of the way that he's moving, and I think he need to move more like Stephen A. Smith. Just leave everybody on this side and just focus on your career and what you got to do, and worry about all that type of stuff later. Crazy situation that he's in. Shout out to Flacco. I think he's doing a hell of a job putting the videos out there, getting information out. Before we get out of here, if you didn't like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit them hype points. Make sure you do that. Until our next video is TRETV.
Say the original.
And we out.